Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm going to be reacting to One Piece, episode 1155, the last episode of season 1 of One Piece. It only took uh 1155 episodes to end the season, but we got there. But as much as it's funny to phrase it that way. Um, it's definitely gonna be a weird feeling to not have One Piece the whole year. And I know people love to say, like, oh, it's going seasonal. But it's not. That's not how that works. Like, seasonal anime take minimal 6 months between a season. And even after that, it would take like a year or more to come back. But this is gonna be consistently. 3 months break, then we come back. 3 months break, then we come back. That's not how seasonal anime uh, format is actually like. So, just trying to correct that misconception. But yeah, oh my goodness. Ever since 1999, the One Piece anime has been doing this. Just continuously dropping episodes. Like, the longest, um, you know, break that they've had in history before this. And they may never have it again like that, but it was still, continuous after it came back. And that was in this arc, the 6 month break during Egghead, between Egghead part 1 and part 2. But yeah, it seems like, new era, new, uh, you know, we're going with a modern approach, which I don't mind. Though, let's keep the expectations low when it comes back. I'm not expecting right away to have the anime covering more than one chapter per episode to be a frequent thing. I'd say like after a year, that's when I might expect some change. Uh, but yeah, in an era, it really is. Uh, yeah, like ever since I caught up back in 2016, right when the Soul arc started, up until now, I can always count that One Piece is gonna be here. But now it's gonna take uh, breaks twice a year, right? So, well, 3 month breaks twice a year. But yeah, um, I don't really do this with this series, but because this is a special occasion, let's start from the very beginning of the episode. 0 minutes, 0 seconds. And let's actually listen to the opening. The last time we're gonna be listening to this OP and ending. So. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my god. The subtitles. Okay, never mind. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the toy logo. Let's go. 手に取って爪を立てたその未来は立ちむ色に霞んで見えた夏の色も塗りぶすような赤に枕の声かき消されてゆくよで立ち止まるその阻止を踏み出そうせせっかけの嘘やり過ごすより何度目の朝近いと生き返るよ僕らが見ていた夢Man, I think this opening is a top 5 in the series for me. For sure. Hmm. Yeah, of course he would be. He basically promised to protect someone and he failed. The last time that happened was Marineford. Yo, sort of being a dick. But, well, I think it's building up to a big moment for him in Elbeth. Just all the stress that he's keeping inside. But I'll talk about it at the end of the episode. Ooh, 殺した. So that's how, okay. Hmm. But does Emu agree? Ooh. Yo, look at the background. Well, that bit him in the ass. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh. No blood? Hmm. That feels like, it got censored, but I would have to go and check. Ooh, that was cool. Haha. Oh. Haha. Sucker. Bye bye. Ooh, I love the lighting there. Oh, that's Chef. Oh, it's almost like it's bad. Uh, to take away the resources of others and treat them like prisoners. Oh shit! This scene. Oh, cool reflection. What? Wow. This changes things. Oh, yo, look at the animation. Emu has abandoned you. Oh. Oh. They're really doing justice to this moment. Oh, oh that's chilling. Oh, oh, chills. Oh, shit. Oh. Yo, the lighting. Whoa. Satisfying? But oh, so brutal. Oh, nice. I like how they're doing that. So what are they gonna do? Uh, right. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Mm. Yeah, there was a reason for that. That's crazy. Mm. It's time to make a move, dragon. Lilith. Oh? Oh. Oh. Mm. She can't. Oh, okay, that was quick. Oh, she now has to eat because York. Yeah, exactly. Mm. Yeah, he did. For Luffy, that's not much. Yeah, technically. Mm. Oh, this quote. Love that. Yeah, to Lilith, their consciousness still lives on. But even for the others, as long as they're not forgotten, they're not dead. That was enough for Luffy. Now he can happily celebrate. Oh, he. Oh, like the beginning of the arc. Oh, yeah, I knew she would be thinking about him. Oh, she sounds so happy. Oh, look at Sora smiling. Oh, oh, I think this is anime original. Oh, oh, this is from the second AD of the arc. Oh, this is so sweet. Bittersweet. Oh, I love that. Oh, a special ending. Oh, for the whole arc. Mo ikai. Mo iyo. Oh shit. Uh. Oh. To be continued. Oh. Oh man. I was like, I might cry. I don't know. But of course I was going to. Oh man, give me a second. Okay, I composed myself a little bit. So let's talk about the episode itself. So let's start with Zoro being overly harsh towards Luffy being emotional about Stella. And something to point out is that the subtitles don't have it, but I hear it. And Zoro uses the word mitomone, which is usually translated as like pathetic, but they just left it out completely in the subtitles. So yeah, Zoro is calling him pathetic for being depressed about. I'm not even depressed; it's sad, really, about failing to save Stella. And it's like, yeah. Of course, Luffy would be. Like I mentioned during the reaction, he promised he'd get him off the island, and he didn't. He left already being dead. And for Luffy, that's super important. That when he says he's gonna keep someone safe, to keep his word. And this is such a rare instance of someone actually asking him, because other times he'll just say himself, I will protect you or I will save you, and I don't care what you have to say. But specifically Ace, time and time again, Ace was like, leave Luffy, I don't want you to die, just leave me here. And Luffy was just like, I don't care, you're my brother, I will save you. So that was more a promise to himself, and he couldn't keep it. Here he actually he didn't, say the word promise, but he said, I will make sure that you're leaving the island alive. So no wonder it's hitting him this much. And Zoro should know, but he just can't get himself to be vulnerable or even express sympathy. Because to him, Luffy is the rock of the crew. If he stumbles, if he crumbles, then who can Zoro rely on? He'll also fall. So he's lashing out of a lack of stability right now. So he's trying to be more closed off than he usually is. And that's very unhealthy. So, like I said, I think that's been building up since the end of Wano. And I think there is a chance of the next arc bringing that out. And having Zoro confront that, his fears, and his inability to be open about his insecurities. Like, he's also being a bit of an asshole because of the fight with Lucci. He's feeling a bit like a burden that he wasn't able to beat him as fast as he wishes he could have. And because he was missing for so long, everyone else on the crew was in danger from the elders. But here, there he was, still fighting with Lucci. And it wasn't until he realized what he was doing that he really got serious. But yeah, he was trying to prove a point to himself, and he couldn't. And because of that, he was failing to fulfill his role in the crew, which is the fighter, but also just a big part of his identity, which is the protector of the crew. So yeah, there's a lot of really interesting stuff going on with Zoro right now. So I really wanted to talk about that again. Especially when it relates to his relationship with Luffy. So yeah. Okay, so we got Lucci and Kaku coming to a ship, and he says, so the subtitle says, "We killed her." But in Japanese, there's no subject. He just says, "koroshita." He doesn't say, like, I don't remember his personal pronoun. I think it's ore? So, oretachi o koroshita? But he doesn't say that. So, whoever did the subtitles must have, just guessed. Because I think one of the translation of the manga said, "I killed her." And another one said, "She's missing in action." So, yeah, koroshita could be oh, she was killed. But it could also mean that he said, "I killed her." So there's a bit, going on with exactly what he meant. But I think he's lying to protect Kaku. he probably arrived to where he was. He found him alone. Kaku might have actually told Lucci the truth. Not that he let her go, but he just, she left and Kaku couldn't do anything about it. So then Lucci resolved to say this to get, so that Kaku wouldn't get in trouble for it. That's my take on this. Yeah, you can really see how somber Kaku is about this. And yeah, Lucci is really putting a lot on the line by lying like this. Because if they find her and they realize he was lying, it'll be his ass on the line. And he's willing to put it there for Kaku, his partner. But I definitely don't doubt that if Lucci sees her before anyone else, that he'll definitely try and kill her to make sure that his lie becomes truth. Okay. Oh my god, Garling becoming one of the elders? Huge, just, yeah. We've known the elders that we've had since Jaya, so this really turns things around. Like, what the hell is his agenda? Because, the elders always have felt like a tight-knit group, whereas Garling feels very individualistic and having his own goals. But also the fact that the elders didn't know that he was replacing Saturn and Imu didn't tell them. Yeah, that's interesting. Also, Garling just aura forming with that pose when he sat down. Huh. He said, York will be under my direct command. I'm wondering how that's gonna look like. Yo, that whole sequence of Saturn dying, that was really good. The visuals were great. But yeah, Saturn just looked so surprised that he would just abandon him, basically. Saturn has definitely been, part of the Gorosei for at least over 200 years. Oh yeah, he must have fallen in a false sense of security, like, I'm one of the chosen ones. I am on Imu's favor. But that shows like, nah. Imu works, from their whims. And Saturn didn't live up to their expectations, so bye-bye. And I'm sure that the older elders must be thinking like, oh shit, that could be me next. I gotta lock in. That scene where Sanji told Lilith that she was the only Vegapunk left. I really like the white background and everyone else being silhouettes. You can really tell how guilty Sanji felt giving her the news. Of course, we have that little moment where Lilith is crying over them, and then she's like, "Okay, I'm fine now." Oh yeah, Lilith was always very emotional and always quick to hug anyone, especially Edison. when they get injured or in danger, and you can really see how it hurts her that she's now the only one left, even if their consciousness are still around. It doesn't seem like she can individually hug them and talk to them anymore. But I could be wrong. I do really like the scene where she tells Luffy, yeah, Old Man Apple still exists. And we get that little flash of Atlas saying, just you decide what exists or doesn't exist. And that's what gets Luffy to go and have the banquet now. Basically, it told him, right? It wasn't a complete failure. If Vegapunk still exists in some way or form, he still, there was still a victory to be celebrated. He still kept his word in just, a different way than he expected, which I love. Also, that short sequence with Bonnie and Kuma, chef's kiss, wonderful. And yeah, when she's like, we finally got to see it, the horizon, that's when the tears started. I was like, oh, this really is over, huh? Man, Egghead arc is so special. When I first finished it, I think I was like, oh, top 3 arc. But now that it's been a little bit, and now that the anime is finished, it's still really high up. It's still it's just it's so I think like close with Marineford for me. Between like 3 and 4. But still, I don't see it falling from top 5 soon. Oh my god, the teaser of Elbaf, that character. I think he has the same voice that he does in the flashback that we saw him first. So that's hype. Oh yeah, oh man. Just seeing everyone celebrating and being so excited to get to the next island. Oh, that got to me. But also, like, yeah, seeing all that montage with the ending song over it. Like, it really, it's done, but it was such a amazing journey. I love Egghead arc so much. So much. And I'm really gonna miss being here. But it's be happy that it happened, right? And I got to pretty much react to most of it. Like all of Egghead arc. Manga and anime, it's here in the channel. And I'm so grateful with the way we got it in the anime. So much talent abound here. Yeah. I want to say more, but I feel like I'm being a little redundant, so thank you so much for being here and just, keeping me company while I watch One Piece. I don't know why I'm acting like the series is over. I would be sobbing if that was the case, but it's still, the end of a particular era of weekly One Piece. And I think we're never getting back to that. So I guess that's what I'm mourning, I guess. Um, I guess we'll see you in like 3 months for 1156. But until then, see ya. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.